I'm gonna die.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I got this shit figured out. 2 times 3, 23.
That's 6d4 plus 60 damage.
Oh my god!
Oh, I made an oopsie.
A quick 5-second heads up, this episode has this in it. You've been warned. Previously, on the Pridefall campaign, we met our adventurers, Rorn, Fel, Cornelius, and Will, seeking treasures in ancient ruins guarded by the military fort Cultra. Will lost his leg, they met a friend in Sir Marcus of England, and then they returned to find the local village massacred and destroyed by a kitsune. After setting up camp, Cornelius finds himself stabbed in bed by an unknown assailant. You caught up now? Aye. Cool.
Returning for Chapter 2, we have Roran Rema, played by Mac Boyk, Fel Driston, played by Thomas Norfolk,
I'm scared.
Cornelius Barris, played by Taylor Dahlman,
I'm being stabbed.
and Will Use It, being played by Brandon Norfolk.
My leg hurts.
Brandon has a maimed leg. Cornelius is getting stabbed in the night. You've had your sleep disturbed. That's an inconvenience.
Oh, that's more than inconvenience for me. Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
How is it more of an inconvenience for
Because he needs to sleep to regenerate
I
his
have
jobs.
0 Aether.
Oh,
I am essentially useless in this fight.
you? But today, we return to the Pridefall campaign with Chapter 2. Immediately following our events from last session, the group went to camp in the night, and Cornelius Barris has been stabbed and shanked. So, we're back at it. We're going back into it, exactly where we left off. You guys have abandoned the burning village of Proofin, and now, camping in the night, Cornelius has been shanked. Everybody, roll initiative. But at this point, the surprise round is already passed. You guys are all prone on the ground with your weapons beside you.
Am I still prone on the ground?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm being stabbed.
Right now, you are on the ground, laying down, having a nice sleep, and then shake.
Oh, Lord!
Let's get into it. First off, starting this round of combat is going to be Sir Marcus of England. Sir Marcus uses his primary action to grab his sword, his secondary action to stand up, and that's all he's got right now.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, maybe. But from there, that's Sir Marcus's turn. That's his entire turn. It then goes down to Goran Rema.
Alright, I'm going to take my crossbow out with my primary action, and then secondary action, I'm going to point it at the person stabbing Cornelius. Give it the old shooty shoot.
You haven't exactly set yourself up. You literally just woke up from sleeping. So I'm going to give you a -2 penalty to the attack roll, but otherwise go ahead and roll it. Don't forget to add all your bonuses.
Yes, I was just doing that. 30.
30. God damn. Yeah, that's a hit. Roll damage.
8 total.
8 total. So, you dealt 8 damage to the soldier, in theory. You fired off your bolt, and you see it plucks him into the shoulder. But you do also hear the noticeable ping of armor. After Roran Rema, it then jumps down to the unknown assailant. The unknown assailant has already stabbed you once, and now he's looking at the guy who just shot a crossbow bolt at him, and the big hunkin' dude in armor with a massive sword about to come at him. I want you and Sir Marcus to both roll an aptitude check.
Oh boy.
2.
Your aptitude result is 2. Sir Marcus got -5. The unknown assailant runs past and decides that Sir Marcus is certainly the graver threat here. He uses his secondary action to gain some movement, moving up to Sir Marcus, and his primary action to stab into him, our boy. And he misses with his knife. That's just a blatant miss. He misses the attack. Sir Marcus is fine. It then jumps over to Taylor with Cornelius Barris.
Alright, well, I gotta use my secondary action to stand up, right?
Yep, secondary action to stand up.
So, secondary action to stand up, and I guess I'm gonna take out my shovel!
And that's Taylor's turn. It then jumps over to Tom with Fel Driston.
Alright, secondary action to stand up. Then I'm gonna start casting my whooshy whoosh spell with my primary range damage level 3.
Ooh.
We have 5. And then
Wait, do you have water level 3?
Yes, because
Oh, god damn.
yeah, I've only been going into water.
Wow. And then you're boosting it by...
Boosting by 2, put it at a total of 10-second cast time.
Alright, so 2 turn cast time for your spell. You start casting the first turn now, it'll go off next turn. That's Feldristen's turn. It then jumps over to... Back to the top of the initiative. Oh, I made an oopsie. It's okay. I'll fix it in post. Brandon definitely went before Thomas. Brandon! It's Will use its turn!
I don't know if this is entirely possible if you're gonna let me do this, but
What do you want to do?
essentially, could I say my axe is on the right side of me?
Sure.
Could I, use my secondary to roll over to the next tile while grabbing my axe and then chop his leg? So not getting on prone.
Okay, so the idea is that you'd be sleeping kind of like face down, axe on your right, and then you would do a roll maneuver to move over to the next tile and then smack them with your stacks.
Yeah.
You know what? Tom, opinion?
You might have an eraser.
Here.
You had my eraser, you slut.
Our eraser.
Tom, also, thank you for raising your hand. Have 5 XP.
I want 5 XP.
You abuse that one more time, I will take away 5 XP. Okay, anyways, Brandon, yeah, I'll allow you to do that on the condition that you pass in athletics.
22.
22? Yeah, I'll allow it. So, Will use it, rolls over to the next tile, still lying on the ground, grabs his axe, and you go to swing at this guy's legs. Go ahead and roll the attack roll.
Am I taking a penalty for the net ground level?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the same -2.
20. It's a crit.
Wait, what?
I rolled a crit.
Roll to crit.
I rolled a crit.
Roll to confirm.
48.
48.
That was a -2.
Oh, I'm sorry. 46.
We gotta be
46.
accurate on them numbers.
Your critical is confirmed.
Okay, to be fair, this might be out of turn, but if I kill this right now, since technically I was supposed to go before Thomas, can we say he never cast his spell?
Yeah, and then you can retain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean retain the health?
The
Yeah.
help,
Because
yeah.
otherwise, that spell's gonna have to go somewhere, and I'm looking at you.
Oh,
Oh wait, you have no Aether at all.
explosive
No,
smash.
None at
Yeah.
all.
Because
I was
sleep was
instantly
interrupted.
dipping into my health.
Yeah,
Explosive smash.
I can fix it in post. The Woodsman's Axe does have, oh god. The Woodsman's Axe has a ×3 critical modifier. Brandon's going to be destroying his axe with his improvised weapons talents to double his critical modifier. So you're gonna do ×6 damage on this attack.
Let's do it.
So it's 1d4 plus 10 edge damage.
Oh, yep.
×6 for critical modifier.
Six.
That's 6d4 plus 60 damage.
Oh my god!
Which could be blocked by armor.
Not enough.
The legend of the woodsman who fells men like trees.
So 11 plus, so 71 total.
Please yell timber as you do.
Alright, how do you do this?
Just combat roll, grab onto it, and just whack
Just
right in the
stri-
ankles.
So, all in all, Will use it, widens awake as the stranger moves over to attack Sir Marcus after stabbing Cornelius in the night. Will does a combat roll over to the side, grabs his axe, and in an instant of pure instinct, slams it through his legs as hard as he can. So hard, it completely shatters your woodsman's axe on impact. Cuts straight through both of his legs, cutting his arteries, leading the man to drop to the ground, screaming that, oh god! Ah! The pain is so intense beyond his screams, he passes out from it.
I feel like, looking at where things are positioned, I've just splattered I sat up and I'm just like, oh!
Before the first round of combat could even end, Will Use It has ended it for everyone. Combat is over. Everybody gets 40 XP.
I don't
Yes!
feel like I earned this.
Did you level up again?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god, I'm 10 XP away.
I'm 10 over. Taylor.
I don't know who the fuck did that scream, but I heard that all the way from the bathroom. All right. So you guys, you've just killed a man, fucking horrifically.
He startled me.
After that, Sir Marcus, standing up, sword in hand, just kind of stabs it into the ground. Ah, good show! I will teach that fiend not to attack us in this night. Now, let's see what we have here. By the fates, what's this? This is a Grottian soldier. Attacking strangers and travelers in the night, including myself? What, this is preposterous! Who could have done this? Why would they have done this? A rogue, certainly.
You think there's a river nearby? I feel disgusting right now.
I've been stabbed.
You're our medic. Do something about it.
Can I actually do like a...
Yeah, you can do quick recovery on yourself. It's just a harder check to do so.
Okay, well, my medicine's maxed out, so... 48.
48? You passed. You can medicine yourself.
Hooray! 3!
And you heal for 3 HP as you tend to yourself while everybody is perusing these goods. And Sir Marcus replies to your question. Well, there's a river but a half a day. We can reach it there come tomorrow.
You're joking, right?
You say that as if you've never slept in blood before.
Have you slept in blood?
Many times.
Okay, as to the matter of this man, this Grottian rogue, as you say,
Rogue!
yeah, most definitely, they would never do this to their loyal citizens, so,
But this man is a rogue, he's no Grottian soldier. I recommend we take him for all he's worth.
you're saying loot the dead?
Yes.
I'm in.
I will
Yeah.
take his armor back to the barracks. Anything else of his belongings, you can have for yourselves.
I was gonna say we should look for a note, see if he has any instructions.
On that note, you guys begin to peruse the body, and as they are looking through the body, sifting through, you do find some equipment that's not the armor that Sir Marcus will be taking for himself. Some stuff that you can decide if you want to split amongst yourselves. But you do find one note in particular. There is a missive that has been granted as orders from a General Alvin Haas of Fort Cultura, stating that this person, this agent, had orders to find anybody outside of the village of Proofin, outside of the military zone, and to execute them.
That doesn't seem like a rogue.
What? Certainly, it's a forgery! Why would the general want to kill away with random people, not even inside the military zone? No, I don't believe it. This is a forgery made from a rogue Grottian agent, hoping to get some extra coin in the night.
I might have to deal with the possibility that they're experimenting with monsters in Ultra.
That's over in Fort Cultura. That's distance away from us. And even if they were, their soldiers are busy with putting out the fires and proofing. So if this man truly was a Grottian soldier at one point, now disgraced, then he came from that fort. It would make sense to write it a forgery in the general's name.
Have you seen the general's handwriting before?
No, I have not. Yes.
Can we look for, is there a seal or anything that would be, make it official?
There is a signature.
Just a signature?
Just a signature, verifying it as orders from the general, but none of you are familiar with his handwriting, none of you know for sure.
Alright, I'd like to take the missive and put it in with the rest of my notes.
Alright, go ahead and add it to your inventory. Meanwhile, for the rest of the equipment, with him, he has a dagger of unknown quality. Oh my god! And 100 copper outright. You guys are not yet in a position where you can actually merge your currencies.
I'll take as
If you guys wanted to split it evenly, you could take 25 coppers each.
So if this soldier has a missive to execute anybody from outside this military zone and he's traveling on his own, I assume there are probably others like him traveling on their own because they only expect to encounter civilians in these woods. So we are probably best off getting out of this military zone as fast as possible. I think we need to pack up.
We're
for
not
tonight.
even in the military zone.
We're close enough, obviously, for them to find us, and we need to pack up and get going. We should just start moving out now.
Preposterous, you're assuming that these orders are legitimate!
I would rather assume they're legitimate and be wrong than assume they're false and be wrong there.
Roll persuade.
That is crazy. 35.
Well, I suppose you're right after all. You are the tactician here. I will trust your judgment on this, though I may have my disagreements. Very well, let's destroy the camp and head out now.
Yeah.
I don't want to get stabbed again.
You guys clean up the camp and you start traveling through the night. It's going to be pretty tiring, pretty exhausting, but I'll let you know now, you run into no other problems on your travels.
Hey, it's Zuby again. Been a couple years since Chapter 1 ended. Like I said, I got busy. But I got this episode finished out, and I wanted to upload it right away. We recorded Chapter 2 a couple years ago. I'm bald now. Life keeps moving. So, yeah, I'll see you guys for the next episode. Eventually. Probably.